Don't go nowhere. Let me give you one. My lady. The sweetest one. I wanna touch you, baby. You're my lady, and I love you, girl. Ooh. Don't you get nowhere. I love you, I need you, I want you, babe.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I am the Lady of the Throne, where God dwells within me as me. And I am here today with your love messages, your love horoscope and astrology forecast for the month of June 2024. If you are a returning subscriber or a returning listener who is about to become a subscriber by hitting that subscribe button, right? Welcome back, and I have something I want to share with you guys really quickly. My love guidance is going to be changing now, so I'm no longer going to be doing bi-weekly love guidance because it is so in-depth and very, very thorough. It really is great, and it lasted, and it was good when it did last. I've been doing those for 1 year. And so now it is time to make a change. So we're just going to, this is an astrology, channel. So we're just going to focus on general astrological messages by sign. However, I'm going to throw in a little extra bonus for all of the love messages. Instead of doing them every 2 weeks, they will now be once a month. Okay. However, in that guidance that will be once a month, I am going to speak from a masculine and a feminine perspective. I think that it is very important because there are a lot of men who watch my readings, and I don't want to confuse them. And I don't want to make them feel like women when they're listening, because we do have a tendency as spiritual guides and readers on YouTube to make it seem like the messages are only directed for women. So I want to do it from two different perspectives, and also that'll be helpful for cross watchers. So if you guys are trying to watch for a specific zodiac sign and you want to know how that person is feeling that's under that specific zodiac sign, it'll be easier for you to weed through the messages and understand it better from which perspective. So I think that will be helpful, and that's the reason why we're cutting down to only once a month love horoscopes. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the messages for the month of June. Okay, so this is going to be for Pisces feminine and masculine. I'm going to start with the Pisces feminine energy. So if you are a Pisces female, or if you're interested in one, then this is your part of the message, okay? So June 2024, love for the entire month. Pisces, you guys are going to be going through a spiritual healing in June. You are going to be focused a lot on that. Now, if you are a spiritual healer, a Reiki practitioner, a massage therapist, a psychic healer, you have God-given gifts to heal people. Maybe you are a prayer warrior. You pray for people, and you do this like in some type of organization or group. You could also be a person who leads people on spiritual journeys. You could be the person who initiates them. You could be a past life regression worker. But whatever it is that you guys do, whether it's spiritually, and even if you do not do spiritual work, even if you are not invested in these things, then you yourself could be going through a spiritual healing process. Either way, whether you are helping others or you're going through it yourself, or both, that's what I feel like you're going to be more focused on in the month of June. And the person who you are dealing with in romance, this is someone who is looking at you in June like, wow, Pisces is really serious. The Pisces is very focused on healing. And when the Pisces says that that's what they're doing, that's exactly what they're doing. This person has realized a lot about you, Pisces, and now they're at this part of their journey where, as a man, they didn't really understand what spiritual healing was. They didn't really understand what it means for a person to really go through this and for it to be real. And now they understand finally that this is real. So they are ready to take this connection with you more seriously because they understand now that you really are a healer for real. You really do help people for real. You really do save lives for real for the healers. Now, if you are a non-healer, then this is someone who's like taking you seriously because you are going through a spiritual awakening, healing process. You are like really getting better. You're trying to get better from a situation that happened. You could be healing childhood trauma. You could be healing past life wounds. You could be working with a healer, a shaman, a Reiki practitioner to heal your chakras and to heal things from your past that have been holding you back. Whatever it is that you're doing, this makes this person take you very seriously because they see that you are such a higher level individual. Like, you're really not thinking how normal people think when it comes to life. You're taking things very seriously, and they understand finally where you're at with things. So this makes them really serious about you. This person you're dealing with, they want to use their intuition the way that you use your intuition. They are so focused on their intuition in the month of June. Your person's going to be doing anything and everything to boost their intuition, to open their third eye more and more and more. They want to know. They want to know everything. They want to explore spirituality. They want answers. They want to connect to God. They want to be so close to God in June that it's like nobody can change them, nobody can take them off track. They want to be so in tune with their intuition. They want to know what is happening with people around them. They want to know all the answers. So this is someone who wants to learn how to do it on their own, especially if they see you as a healer and they know how powerful healing is. And now that they understand what you actually do for a living, they're like, oh my God, I wish I was like this. And how do I become like this? So this could be a person who's into taking intuitive development classes, or they could be learning a lot more about astrology, or they could be learning about spiritual gifts. They could be learning about how to open up their third eye. This is someone who could be buying all kinds of crystals now. They may be obsessed with crystals now. They could wear them now. This is somebody who wants to really, 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 really be powerfully intuitive. They're very into this, and that's what they want to do. So I feel like you want more affection from them. I feel like you can see that they're in a good space and you're calling in their affection. You want tenderness from them. You want them to care. I feel like you and this person are about to enter a very loving phase of your connection. This month in June is going to be so loving and so sweet and so romantic between the two of you. And the reason why really is because your person's raising their vibration. Your person's like doing spiritual work now. They're actually doing the spiritual side of the work. They're coming out of practicalities, especially if this is an earth sign or an air sign that you're dealing with. This earth or air sign is learning how to connect with you, because the way to connect with you is through spirituality, through God, through like this person realizes that they cannot have a successful relationship with you or a cohesive relationship with you unless they heal too. They're finally catching up and understanding what is required of them. They heard you kept saying it to them. They heard that you kept mentioning this. You kept saying that this is important. You kept pushing them in this direction, but they didn't really understand, and you can't blame them for that. This is a man who's coming from a practical world, so they weren't really knowing. They thought that the key to success in life, or the key to have a lot of like power, is through money. But you have shown this person that the key to success and power is through your soul, like who you really are as a person. And so you've really shown this person a different form of currency, and how to really win with God and not with like people living on earth. So you have done something really powerful, and what this is doing is making this person crave a stronger connection to God. And so this is going to be such a beautiful phase of your connection that you and this person are going to be going through. For some of you, this could be a Taurus who you are dealing with, or someone who has a Taurus moon, rising, Venus, or Neptune. Okay, whoever this is, a lot of you guys are connecting with a person like this, and it doesn't have to be, but it can be for some of you that both of you may agree to a certain lifestyle right now. Like in June, you and your person are both making conscious decisions together, cohesively, as one unit together, to increase your obedience to God and to serve God in a totally different way. You both are about to up your spiritual practices, and there's something about your faith being increased and your faith actually growing exponentially for God. You and this person are starting to not just believe, but believe and make it a part of your lifestyle now. Like it's your everyday life. It's something different that I see you guys incorporating. So if this is not a Taurus, then you guys are getting closer to God, is what I feel. There could be a Gemini involved in your love connection in some kind of way for some of you. And if so, then this is a person who has love for one of you guys, right? There's a Gemini that loves you, Pisces, or a Gemini that loves your person. And this person could be disagreeing. I'm sorry, you guys could be not seeing eye to eye due to a Gemini interfering. So in the midst of like these beautiful things that's happening, there could be a Gemini trying to constantly interfere with the love that you guys are making with each other, is what I'm getting here. Or if not, then there is an energy of you guys not claiming each other as lovers. Like you and this person may just see each other as friends, but, or maybe you guys tell people or act like you're friends, but really you guys are actual lovers. You guys may be twin souls. You guys may be twin flames. You guys may be strong, high level soulmates, but you may not identify it as that. Or you may not tell people that, is what I'm getting. You both don't like that. You both want to be claimed by each other, you know, especially in June. Because of your person doing the spiritual work, finally, your person is understanding what they need to do for real. That life doesn't revolve around a dollar bill all the time. That life doesn't revolve around going out to nightclubs and partying. That life doesn't revolve all around like just their career all the time. Like life needs to revolve around you more, and in order for it to revolve around you more, they need more spiritual healing, and they finally understand it. So your person's enrolling in those Reiki courses. They're going to get like real crystal healings and healing their chakras. Your person may be doing breath work, yoga. They may be going to get past life regression readings done from, you know, certain people to find out what is their problem and what is their issues, and like what happened in their past that's making them treat women like this, or what made them make the decisions to treat you like this before. Like what did that? Like what made them react in the ways they react and what is the problem with them. Like, I feel like they're really trying to find out, and so they're going to do it in a spiritual way. This could also be a person who's going to confess to God about some things when it comes to you, really pouring out their heart and telling God what it is that they want, and telling God that, like, to asking God to really, 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 really help them, like to really help them be with you the right way. I'm telling you, this person's getting their life together. So what's hiding here and what they may not know, Pisces, is that you have choices. You have choices. Like, you have the choice whether or not you want to be with them or not be with them. But I also see that you have many other love options as well. That's what your person may not realize. You have other people who are interested in you too. And you could be with anybody you want to be with. You know why? Because you are healing, and you are like, you really a powerful healer. Like, you have the ability inside of you to shake back and to be resilient from things that you went through in your life. So you're getting better after coming out of something traumatic. So this is helping you to attract everybody. Like, a lot of people are into you more and they like you more because you're getting through a hard time, right? So you're attracting more love, and your person doesn't know that there's going to be other options coming towards you. There's going to be other men who like you, who are interested in you, who want to be with you. Other men who you're making other men tap into their intuition. You've got other men wanting to get psychic readings and healings. You have other men trying to figure out the problems so that they can get away from the evil and find the good. You have other men on a whole other timeline with you, Pisces. So this is, like I said, for those spiritual Pisces out there. But for those of you who are not like this, you still get attention from men, random men. And it's going to be heightened in the month of June. And your person is not going to be aware of how much attention you actually get, is what I'm picking up. All right. So that's all I have for feminines. Moving on to Pisces masculine energy. Pisces masculines, you guys are taking baby steps with a woman that you have around you or in your life. You're taking your time. You're building this love slowly but surely. You are showing extra care to this love because I think you want to appear relaxed to this person. You want to show them that you are aware of them and their feminine energy. You want them to feel like, I not just like you, but I also understand you as a woman. Like, I can speak your language if you need me to. I can be patient with you and I can wait for you. I can deal with certain things that you don't think I could deal with, and I could bear certain things you don't think I could bear. You're taking your time with this lady because you want her to realize that she is beautiful just the way she is, and you're not trying to make her feel rushed into anything with you. So I think this is good because this is building a friendship first. So whoever this is that you are into, they feel like you are a great friend to them. They see a friendship with you. They feel like this connection is based on friendship. So it may not develop into romance. It may not go far. It may not go into love. It may not be what you really, really desire with this woman. It may not be the ultimate love of your life. It may not end up like that. That's how this woman sees it. But at least she knows that you're a really cool friend to have, or you guys are starting off as friends first, is what I'm getting. So, I feel like she likes to see you, or she wants to see you. So in June, if you just like pop up and surprise her, she's going to love that. Especially if you know where she works, she would love to see you pop up and say hello to her. If you know where she hangs out on the weekend, she would love if you just like run into her and say hey to her, because I think she wouldn't mind your company. I think she wouldn't mind a surprise visit from you, is what I'm getting here. And I think for you, you're like, yeah, I could do that, but I want to choose wisely. Like, you're being very careful with this one right here. Whoever this woman is that you're into, you're very careful with her because you're considering something long term with her before you actually show more romantic gestures toward her. Like, before you commit to anything with her, you do see long term, but you also wait. You're taking your time with this. You're waiting to see what'll happen. You are willing to compromise with her. You are willing to build trust first. So that's why it's like a friendship. So she can't see the long term because she's put you in a friendship box. And it's because you're moving at such a slow pace with her. She doesn't feel like you are into her romantically because you put her in that friendship box, not intentionally maybe, but it's just the energy you're giving off. It's because you're not like coming in moving fast. You're taking really short, slow baby steps with her. So it's like she gives off this vibe where she reads it as a friendship is what I'm getting. So I think that this is good for both of you though, because you both can make room for clarity of feelings and emotions before moving forward. Like, at least you both will know clearly how the other person feels without committing to anything. And you guys will have a peace of mind, and your connection will be simple. It'll be simplified because you have an understanding that that's not your girl, and they have an understanding that this is not my man. We are friends, and we are just trying to work on things, build things, and push forward. It doesn't mean that we have titles, labels, or anything like that on this. This is just moving slow. This is just building here. I think that that is a good thing. That is a good thing. But you both have this thing where it is hard for you it's hard for you, the both of you, to see the imperfection and the flaws in a connection that you have together, because you guys are such good friends that neither one of you wants to mess it up and it turn bad. Like, you guys are afraid to see the day when things go left, or when things just fail, or when things just go in a different direction, or it gets dark. You both don't want to see that. You despise that because it's like, no, this is such a good friendship. I don't want to mess anything up or complicate anything. You both have the same mindset when it comes to that. But, or maybe just one of you has that mindset when it comes to that, and the other one's like not afraid of it, but one of you guys could be afraid of it, is what I'm getting. But what's hiding in this situation, Pisces masculine, is something your person does not know, is that this connection is helping you. The way that it's starting off like a friendship, this is helping you to weed through all the obstacles ahead of time, and then you could decide the direction in which this connection is gonna go. Because if you're able to get through certain obstacles as friends, then you can determine what you guys are going to become, whether it's going to be what you want it to be long term, or it's not going to be what you want it to be. So being friends is clearing the way for the future. Being friends right now is helping you to see, okay, all right, let me see everything. I want to see all the skeletons in the closet. I want to see all the flaws. I want to see everything right now before moving forward. All right, is what I'm getting. So I hope that this helps someone. Thank you guys so much for watching, and God bless.